Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Gwen Jikoni. Today we are going to make a delicious one-pot dish, the famous Mbuzi Pilau as we call it here in Kenya. It is made out of goat and rice and it's so delicious. You need just a few simple ingredients to have it together. It is a crowd pleaser, it is easy to make and you're gonna enjoy it. It can be enjoyed with any side of your choice. May it be a kachumbari, commonly known here in Kenya, and also it can be called a salsa, or you can do a guacamole, you can do a salad, you can do any type of veggies alongside it. So let's get started. So this is all you need: some onion, lots and lots of them. We'll cut them together. Then you'll need some meat, the mbuzi meat. At least I've already boiled it, so cooking will be very fast. Some rice, I'm using 2 cups of rice. Some broth that I used to boil this meat, and these are 4 cups, doubling the rice. Some cooking oil, salt, black pepper, some pilau masala. This is the heart of the meal. It is a mixture of spices. I have a recipe of how to do it. I'll tag it here on the description box so that you have a look on how to make your own pilau masala. It's so easy and flavorful when you do it by yourself. Then we have some garlic cloves, which we are going to mince. Then we have some ginger. I always love freezing my ginger so that when I'm grating it, it does not become fibrous. That's the trick of having minced ginger easily. It's freezing it. I normally peel it and freeze it as it is. Then whenever I need it, I just grate what I need and return the rest to the freezer. So let's get started I think we're gonna start by mincing, by grating this ginger so that I return the rest to the freezer. Using a very fine grater, we're gonna grate the ginger, then also the garlic. If you don't have fresh ginger or garlic, you can use the powder. It's still fine, but of course, the natural one is always the most flavorful. You can also use a mortar and pestle for the two to mince them thoroughly, or use already store-bought ginger and garlic paste, or use whatever you have. Putting this aside, not to throw, but they can be used when I'm cooking something else. And that is our minced ginger and garlic. So easy to do that. So let me wash my hands, then we come back to the onions. I also want to keep this back to the freezer so that whenever we need it, we have it. So all we need to do with our onions is peel them, then dice them. I'll show you the quickest way I normally go for to dice onions so that I'm not there struggling with my knife through and through. It's always a hack to have a side plate where you can put all your trash so that you make clean up easier at the end of the cooking or during the cooking process. The onion is so potent. You can imagine not having to cut it with your knife through and through. Would indeed shed some tears. Oops. And since I don't want to shed more tears than I already have, I just cut them into half, then use my dicer to dice them. This is a handy gadget in the kitchen. Such a handy gadget in the kitchen. And I love the fact that it is so firm, unlike others out there in the market. So we dice. And just like that, our onions are ready. Look at those perfect dices. So let's get into cooking our pilau. I want us to begin with the water test, so I'll just put on the pot here on the stove top. Then I switch off the fire, let it heat up. We do the water test for the non-sticky surface. Then we continue cooking. Let's do the test and you see how it goes. I will pour in water. If it dances in sort of like they are beading on the pot, you will know that it is already non-stick. That is an indication that the surface of the pot or the stainless steel pot has become non-stick, and we can go ahead and put our cooking oil and cook on a non-stick surface. I'm going to start off with about 4 tablespoons of cooking oil. Let it heat up, then we add in our onions and fry them till golden brown. So I believe the oil is hot enough for us to add the onions, so let's go ahead and do that. That's the sizzle you want when you're cooking, to know that your oil is actually really hot. So we allow them to cook till about golden brown. Then we add in the ginger, garlic, and the pilau masala. This is a good point to now add in the ginger and garlic. You see it's slightly golden but not fully. It will turn golden at the point I'm adding in everything else before I add in the meat. So I start with the garlic. I give it 30 seconds for it to bloom and release all those flavors before I go in with the ginger. Already it's so aromatic. I wish you're here to smell this flavor. Then I add in the ginger. And the moment I add in the ginger, I can add now the pilau masala. I also give them like 30 seconds before going in with the meat. The reason you really need to have your onions turning brown before you add in everything else is because actually when you add in the pilau masala, you'll not notice when the onions are cooking. And also there's a flavor building stage. It's a flavor building stage when you let your onions turn golden brown. Time to add in the meat. I will give it a minute before I go in with my pre-washed rice. Now I'm going in with the pre-washed rice. Then stir everything. And we go in with the broth. In goes our broth. Remember there are 4 cups since you're using 2 cups of rice. I want us to now season at this point with some salt. Some black pepper. Give it one final stir before I cover the pot and allow it to cook on medium low till the water has evaporated and the rice is perfectly cooked and fluffy. At this point, you can actually taste to feel whether the salt is enough because this is broth that has been cooked and our meat is pre-cooked already, perfectly seasoned. And if it's not, you just add a little bit more salt or black pepper and that's it. The other reason I love this pot, totally love it, is because the handles don't get hot at all. And we have them available on our gadgets page. So be sure to check that out. So I just cover, allow it to cook on medium low till it is all done. Now let's check on our pilau. It's always wise to use a fork when you're doing so to fluff the rice and the meat. When it looks perfect, switch off the fire Then I'll cover it to allow it to continue cooking, or rather melding everything inside there. Then we shall serve, and I'll show you how I'll serve mine. So let me show you. I'm gonna serve mine. I'm going to show you two options of how you can serve yours, so that you choose whatever works for you. As always, you know I love serving my rice with this bowl for presentation. Have to press it down so that it comes out perfectly. Then pick your plate. Whether you're putting it on the side or at the center, it's you to choose. I want at that point on the side. That's it. Then for this one, let me show you how we're gonna do it. Just spread your rice around your pilau. Then I have two sides. I have some cabbage, which I'm gonna use with this one. Cabbage and carrot, in case you need a recipe for this. It's up on my website, as well as I'll link it here. I have a video. That's how you can serve one. Then I have some kachumbari, classic. Put some avocados, you can call it a guacamole, and I want to put it on top here. So it's all up to you to choose how you'd like to serve yours. These are the two options I'm sharing with you today. Please try it out and let me know how you love it. Erase this. We're gonna taste together. So let's taste together. I really love mine with some kachumbari. You got to try this. You really got to try this. So when you try it out, let me know how you enjoy it, what you serve it with, and till next time, see you on the next one.